high schoolers are taking on a team project that few have ever attempted. The students in this manufacturing class at the Manchester School of Technology are building a plane.
We'll be riveting the hinge to the bottom of the tab here.
Can you believe you're building a plane?
No. No, actually. Every day moving forward and forward, like literally last week, none of the back part of that tail cone was on, and now that it's literally there, you see the form of a plane.
The kids will get a ride out of it, I'll make sure of that. And before that, they will be well versed in anything that has to do with the airplane.
What is it going to be like to fly in a plane that you helped to build?
I would tell you, but I've never flown in a plane. So I think that's going to be one of the cooler things, is that I've never actually flown in a plane, so it's kind of going to be really cool to look at somebody and they're going to, oh, have you flown in a plane? Yes, one I built.
In a collaboration with the Aviation Museum of New Hampshire, and thanks to generous donors, the school purchased a kit, which when complete will be a 2-seater aircraft.
Doing a good job.
And if they are flush, they'll have to be countersunk on one side.
Guiding the teens along the way, mentors, engineers, and pilots, like Ray Grenier, who has a lot of experience with this. In fact, he's built 5 planes on his own.
I was a little leery to come and mix in with the high school kids, since it's been a while since I've been in high school. And I'm completely overwhelmed by these kids, I really am.
What do you mean?
Well, they're sharp, they're excited, and they really, really want to do this.
So they call you Rosie.
Yeah, they do.
Do you like that?
I actually really do. It's like a unique nickname, and then the message behind it is so powerful, and I want to live by that, since like us girls can literally do it.
This experience has Alyssa Barron thinking about joining the Air Force.
So last year you built a hovercraft.
Correct.
This year a plane.
Yeah, not many people can say that they did that in their high school career.
I have to tell you, it's been amazing. We have not lost a student from day one. The students are here early in the morning. They're here early at lunchtime, waiting to get in here and work on the aircraft. I think it's the new way to educate these students. Find their niche, right? Get them working with industry professionals, bring in the industry to work with the teachers, and if you get the right combination, you can really make it work.
This innovative, hands-on program hopes to encourage these young people to consider a career in aviation or aerospace. Some need no convincing.
Is the height good? Yep. Alrighty.
Junior Will Gerard has wanted to be a pilot ever since he can remember.
Being able to build each individual part and being able to put it on one by one and being able to study those parts, I think that that's a really good learning experience if you're into aviation.
Before taking off on their assignment, the class spent weeks learning the tools of the trade.
Make sure it's straight and you pull. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Pull.
Is it straight now?
Yep, now pull.
Ooh! Wow!
The project manager, Jack Berry, is an FAA-certified mechanic and inspector.
2 of us here are not only airframe and power plant mechanics, but we're also licensed inspectors. So either one of us, and mainly myself, we inspect every piece, every part, every component. There's 15,000 rivets in this thing, and we'll be looking at all of them.
It's a lesson in patience. This plane has to be fitted with pins first to make sure that everything is aligned.
So that when you go to actually rivet, you're not going to have issues where there's pulls and there's like tension on the metal, because if you have tension on the metal and stuff, when the plane actually goes to fly, you'll get something called ripples in the metal.
As you can see, I'm catching my thumbnail on it.
An eye for detail, Jack is catching every little thing that needs to be fixed along the way.
When the paint gets on it and everything, it's going to stick up, and then eventually it's going to chip. It's just, I don't like it.
You're a perfectionist, right?
I have to be.
When the plane is finished, a factory test pilot will run it through a number of maneuvers, and then it'll be sold to pay for a new kit for a whole new crop of students.
And there's one thing to learn something academically, and a completely different thing to put your hands on it and squeeze the rivets.
The hope is that this pilot program will take off, and that this aircraft will just be the first in a fleet off this high school assembly line.